Howdy, it's Uncle Paul, and this morning's walk is motivated by procrastination. Procrastination is making me wait. Well, on my walks in the morning, sometimes it takes a lot to motivate me to get out and walk. But really never did I think that one of the big motivations would be putting off doing my schoolwork. That's a big motivator. Well, I am procrastinating a little bit. It's Saturday morning, and I have only one assignment left for a class that's not due till Monday, though, so I'm in good shape. But wasn't really. I've spent a lot of time getting assignments done, of course, this week, but and I think really everything. I think the boys, their schooling has started off well, and I think everybody's doing all right and keeping up with stuff. I have to admit that I did miss my very first assignment in one of the classes. I didn't see it on the calendar. I just totally missed it. I didn't know that assignment even existed until I got a big 0 on it. I'm like, oh, I never saw that. But thankfully, it was just an introductory assignment where you just introduced yourself. There were some guidelines to it. It was the very first thing. Introduce yourself to the other people in the class and all that. It's all online, as you know. So I felt bad about that, but I can make up for it by getting other assignments done early, in which I have no problem with. I've already done a lot of it already. Anyway, so not a good start for me in that one class, but no big deal. I have to get used to I've got a learning curve on how they want these assignments done, the process, the technology of these online classes. It's just something that I'm not used to, and I'll learn it, and then it won't be any problem. But there is a little bit of a learning curve. So, but for me, it's important because I'm getting my certificate in office technology, so it's very important that I hang in there and learn this technology. Now, procrastination, that's one of those things that I think everybody goes through. Everybody, to some degree, has procrastinated on different things in their lives. That's one of the things that I've struggled with throughout my life, is putting things off. When I started this YouTube channel over 3 years ago now, I was working on a plan. I get it was a 6-year plan because I was 49. And there were some things that I wanted to accomplish by the time I was 55. I'm 52 now, and so I had written down some major goals, long-term goals, short-term goals, and under each one of those, a plan on how to get to that point or to accomplish those goals, and some of the specific things that I needed to do. And starting a YouTube channel was one of those things. But I have made progress in all these areas that I've wanted to, that are, as far as my goals are concerned, but it's been slow progress. It's been baby steps, if you will. And so I haven't accomplished what I've wanted to on the timeline that I had set for myself, and so it's been slow going, and some of that, of course, has been just simply out of procrastination. Part of it is a lack of confidence, a bit of fear of change, or trying, pushing myself to try something different or new. Am I going to fail? There's all kinds of stuff like that I'm trying to get beyond, and I've pushed myself in a lot of ways the last several years that I didn't think I would, so I want to give myself credit for that, but I'm still a long way from most of these goals. I've made progress. Now, I'm going to talk about all this, of course, as time goes by, but one thing I want to specifically mention and I'm going to talk about him in much more detail in the future. But I just want to say that there's one of the reasons I've gone back to school, I've always had that in mind, and that I would need to, whether it was office technology or whatever. But one of my subscribers had contacted me. He's in the business. Part of what he does is helps people transition from one career to another. If you've been laid off and then you see an opportunity and you maybe want to start a different career, or just help you find a job, prepare you for that, or you're still in your job and you want to gradually move up, whatever. I mean, that's part of what he does. That's a little bit of what he does. So he just contacted me and just offered to give me some advice if I wanted it. And so we've talked on the phone quite a few times. And I mean, this is his business, and he's doing it for me for free, and the way we're going about it. And so he's helped knock me off the fence, from straddling the fence, kind of helped nudge me in actually, starting to work and not procrastinate, but speed up, on my goals, and create some new goals as well. And he's given me a lot of ideas, and that's part of why I'm going back to school now is because of his influence. Really has helped me make that decision now. So I'm thankful. His name is Nick. And so I'm thankful for him and his assistance, and so. But I want to tell you more about him and what he does and what he's been helping me with in the future. Hurley, you want a fresh chewy? You want a fresh chewy? Look at there. See, there's a fresh one. All right. He's got 2 or 3 over there that are just little stubs. So. But I tell you what, why don't we do this real quick? Interrupt him. That's one of his toys. Yeah, you interested in that toy? You interested? Yeah. Go get it! Go get it! Hurley doesn't know how to play fetch. He goes and gets the toy, brings it back, but he won't give it to you. He guards it. He wants you to chase it. So, all right, you can go back to your Chewy now. Good Sunday morning. Well, I guess using procrastination for motivation to walk, it did work one time, but I don't suggest it because eventually something's going to have to give. I don't think it's a good idea. Well, if you liked my little ditty there, procrastination, it's making me wait, I have another one that I like too. Constipation is making me wait. Anyway, it's kind of like that one. Of course, one of the main goals was to lose weight. And, I knew that would be tough, but I didn't know that it was going to be as difficult as it's been. And a lot of the other goals kind of hinge on my success of losing the weight. But you know what? It's hard. It's very difficult. But that's just going to make it that much more rewarding. Accomplishing these goals that much more rewarding when I do get this weight off, when I do accomplish those goals. So, well, anyway, I better quit procrastinating and go get on the scale. Okay, so last week I weighed 380.8 pounds. This week I weigh 379.6, so that is a loss of 1.2 pounds. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.